Hi, I'm Tim. Welcome to Watchbox, and thanks for logging on. If you love this watch, email me, tmosso@thewatchbox.com. It's in the description below. It is your email question line, an online concierge for your questions about the price, condition, boxes, papers of this or any watch you see on any Watchbox platform. Reach out to me directly. Email tmosso@thewatchbox.com for pricing. Today, we are discussing a 2019 update of a watch originally launched back in 2007. This is the Vacheron Constantin Patrimony Retrograde. So now it's a timepiece that is both a date and a bi-retrograde. It is a large four-dress watch, and it has the sizing sensibility of the 2000s inherent in its design. So it's got the sports watch presence with a wristwatch design. 42.5 millimeters in diameter. It's rose gold, 9.8 millimeters thick. It's 49.5 millimeters from lug tip to lug tip. It has a 22 millimeter spacing between the lugs. And this combination of rose gold case and sunburst blue metallic dial was what was new for 2019. Throwing the Day-Date Retrograde on my wrist, you can see that it wears well, though it is broad. I'd recommend you have a wrist of at least 16 centimeters circumference to wear this one well. It is flat, though. At under 10 millimeters thick, it's going to slip underneath the cuff, and you'll find that it wears nice and flat the way a dress watch should. It's just got a lot of presence. Taking a look at the strap, you can see it's high-grade, large rectangular scale alligator leather, and the scales are both very large and very symmetrical, which speaks to a particularly high quality and expensive cut. Medium blue, we've got a blue monotone stitch. We've got a sheer cut side. We've got a curved spring bar so that the lugs can be drilled closer to the case with no impediment to the motion of the strap. On the bottom, you can see it is calfskin. It is a brand new Vacheron factory strap. We have a double deploying clasp with twin trigger release. It is not friction fit. Internally media blasted and polished. You can see the Maltese cross motif inside the clasp. You can see it again in the buckle. It's a recurring theme on a lot of Vacheron watches. The lugs have a beautiful break between case flank and lug flank, and this is achieved by welding the lugs to the case. So the case and the lugs are made separately. They're welded together, then evidence of the welding is removed by hand to create that sharp break. That's how, using traditional case-making techniques, this incredible break between case and lug becomes possible, something that's easier to do on low-volume watches, almost impossible to scale for mass production. The case is all of high polish. It's got a very shallow domed bezel profile and a slightly inset crown. You can see how there's a little bit of a scalloping inside the case flank so that the crown doesn't jet out too far. We have a dial that is a lovely metallic blue, and then we have a double retrograde display. We've got hands, and this is a Patrimony, not a Traditionnel. You know that it's a Patrimony because it has baton-style hands. The Traditionnel has Dauphine-style hands. The hands are fluted down their center for better contrast. They're rose gold. The day and the date indicators are rose gold. The logo's rose gold. The indices are rose gold. We have dimple-style minutes outboard, and you can see that the watch does include a rather dynamic double quickset mechanism. I'll show you this now so you can see how the retrograde works. Turning in one direction, when the crown's in the intermediate position, you operate the retrograding date. Then in the opposite position, you operate the retrograding day. So we have that day-date retrograde action. And turn the watch over, you might be a little bit surprised to find that it features a hacking function, though it does not have a seconds hand. Now, the timepiece, of course, is powered by a Vacheron manufacture movement, and it is Geneva hallmark inside and outside. So you see the Poisson de Genève on the balance cock, but also on the case. Since 2012, Vacheron Constantin has used the Geneva hallmark in its most modern form, which pertains to the fully assembled watch. So it's a standard of finish and assembly and materials quality for the full watch, not just the movement. Now, what we've got here is caliber 2460 R31R7. So R31, retrograde 31, retrograde 7 days. Easy to understand. Pivots on ceramic rotor bearings for low maintenance and high efficiency. You can see the rotor has been beautifully skeletonized and then internally finished. So there's several different finishes, no fewer than 4 on this rotor, and it's a 22 karat rotor, not 21, not 18 karat, definitely not rose gold coated tungsten. It's an automatic winder with a 40-hour power reserve, a 4 hertz beat rate. It pivots on 27 joules, and it features 5 5-position adjustment, which is also what you will get on chronometers. 5-position is the high horology and chronometer standard. The anglage is masterfully mirrored. You can see it on the rotor as well. Engine turning in 2 different sizes, or perlage in 2 sizes on the base plate. All screw heads are black polished with chamfered slots and circumference. We have abrasive wheel, not stamped, but abrasive wheel, Côte de Genève across the bridges. You can see that anglage again, quite nice. We have solarization on some of the wheels, including the ratchet wheel atop the barrel and the barrel itself, and then we have satination on other wheels. This is a gorgeous watch that is water resistant down to 30 meters, but you have other watches if you want to go swimming with your Vacheron. You have your overseas for that. This one is for high style, high and dry. Reach out to Team Mosso at thewatchbox.com for purchase and pricing details.